We are saying goodbye to longtime reporter Heather Fountaine today. She has been at WHAS 11 for 7 years, starting out on Good Morning Kentuckiana, then working 3 years on the night team before taking on her most recent role as an investigative reporter on the Focus team. In her time here, Heather has covered some of the biggest stories in Louisville. Before we say farewell, we'd like to take a look back at Heather's impactful journalism and how she's made our community better for it. You've seen Heather Fountaine on your TV for 7 years with a focus on keeping this community safe.
We're taking you back to the scene tonight at 11 for this week's Crime Stoppers.
Her Crime Stoppers series sought to bring families closure, and several of her reports led to arrests by police.
And inside of that U-Haul was these blue barrels, protesters using them to block off East Market.
She was on the ground for months covering the Breonna Taylor protests, telling stories that still stick with her, like the years spent reporting on bullying and youth suicide after interviewing young Seven Bridges about being bullied on the bus. He later took his own life, but his story inspired change in JCPS.
I met Seven in September.
And we can't forget all of the U of L and Kentucky football tailgates. You surely saw her at the Citrus Bowl taunting Kent with her taste tests.
Look at this grub. It don't matter that it's 9 a.m. after New Year's Eve.
Closest to her heart year after year.
Donate online at WHAScrusade.org.
Hosting the crusade overnight.
It's 4 a.m., but the fun really here is just getting started.
Whether it was riding on a fire truck, covering the steamboat races.
Drum roll, please. What's it gonna be?
Hot diggity Heather.
Hot diggity Heather.
Your love for this community was felt.
Heather Fountaine, can't believe you're leaving us. Can't believe you're leaving me. You know you've always been one of my favorites.
Heather, you didn't think you were going to get to leave without me saying goodbye, did you? I am so happy for you. Good luck, best wishes. You're the best. I love you.
Heather Bear, I am so excited for you and all that awaits in your new career. You are simply the best. I'm so glad that our paths crossed all those years ago on the night team. You are like family now. My kids love seeing you. So thank you for being you. Thank you for being the bright light that we all need in our lives. And thank you for being such a great friend to me. I wish you nothing but the best.
We're gonna miss you. We are really just gonna miss you so much.
Crazy, right? 7 years coming to an end.
7 years, yeah. What do you have to say?
I just wanted to say a little something to Kentuckiana. You know, I've met so many of you over the years. You guys have opened up to me. You guys have trusted me to be your voice and to share some of your stories. You've shared your worst days with me. Some of you have shared your best days with me. Now that my mic is on, let me start over a little bit.
Let's start
just
over
to be
with
quick.
this, okay?
I just want to send a little note to Kentuckiana. You know, it would not be my last day if there was not a little mishap on the desk. We love that. But I've met so many of you over the years, and you guys have opened up to me. You've trusted me to be your voice. Some of you have shared your worst days with me, and some of you have shared your best. So thank you for counting on me during those serious times, for accepting me through some of those silly times like me in a hot dog costume. I've certainly grown as a journalist and a person here. And I mean, I was mentored by some Louisville legends. You saw Renee Murphy, Rachel Platt there, even Doug Proffitt, who's on vacation this week. So I've been able to work among some of my closest friends like Kristen Goodwillie, and WHAS let me fulfill this lifelong dream of becoming a journalist. And so I'm excited to continue my passion for storytelling at my next job. It is outside of news, but do not worry, it is not outside of Louisville. So I will be around. I'll only be about 10 blocks up the street. So I love you all, and thank you so much for having me.
We love you too.
We'll be sad.
I'm very sad.
We'll save the waterworks for after.
I know, I need to give you a hug.